We are slowly emerging from the safety of our homes and venturing back into built-up public space. In Coventry, what does that look like? Tight red brick terraces and colourful Lego-like student blocks, and ramshackle medieval homes with wonky gables and warped wood, a Gothic church and a modernist one, united physically and historically, Georgian townhouses amidst Art Deco facades, lime green bricks. There is agreement that these are buildings which should be preserved, legacies of a city of change. Coventry was briefly the capital city, and was a centre of industry, of migration, of recovery, a testament to the cost of war. There are some buildings which have been deemed an eyesore, brutalist, cold, old, dirty, the style of a people who thought the future would perhaps look quite different, a people who didn't anticipate the way air pollution would cling to the crevices of the concrete. Plans to knock these buildings down are appearing more frequently. Their uses have expired, fondness for them dissipating. Associations with totalitarianism and repression have been formed. The usage of brutalism in social housing has intertwined it with certain perceptions of underfunding, poor conditions, a nuisance. Someone said to me recently that they had read a sign which said, "The most environmentally friendly building is the one that's already there." Refurbishment might be expensive, but there is the money to preserve other historic buildings in Coventry. As a comparison, Venice is heralded as one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Its unique architectural style, Venetian Gothic, is distinctive and treasured by the remaining people who live there, and especially by the swathes of tourists who visit each year. Rising sea levels, damage to the lagoon from big cruise ships, a lack of funding into the city's preservation, and government corruption have left the city vulnerable. Consequently, Venice is falling apart, plaster peeling and stone crumbling. Its deterioration has been termed elegant decay, the oxymoron of the acceptance that the city is dying, and it looks good doing so. In Coventry, it is just seen as decay. Such a departure from the intended message of these buildings. Many were built after the Coventry Blitz of November 1940. They were the sign of a city reinventing itself. They were meant to be affordable social housing, public buildings for all. The radical ideas that we all have the right to a home and the ownership of public space. It is a common misconception that the word brutalism is from the brutal look of the buildings, soulless, cold and concrete. In fact, it comes from the term béton brut, raw concrete. The focus was on practicality, utility and form. These brutalist buildings are part of Coventry's history, but soon they may be more than that. They might only exist in the past. What do we want our cities to say as we explore them? When we look up around us, what values should our buildings reflect?